Hello there, I'm Hank Hill. My friends and I have just started up a local hunting club, and I couldn't help but notice from your cart there that you're a fellow enthusiast. That's quite a doe decoy you've got there. Now, normally I wouldn't be this forward, but how'd you like to join us on our first outing? Our hunting group could sure use a pro like you around. You'll know what I mean when you see these guys. Tell you what, why don't you come by my house tomorrow? Not too early, let's say dawn. I'll see you then. Hey everybody, I'd like you to meet the newest member of the Arlen Hunting Club.
I like meeting new people, mostly because they don't know me well enough to make fun.
You don't know me, but I know who you are, and I know where you live.
I'm Bobby Hill, honorary member of the Arlen Hunting Club. Honorary means I enjoy all the privileges of a regular member, minus the dozen or so that involves beer.
I tell you what, man, I sure hope you ain't like a dang old doe tree, man, whining about being on old hungry and old gribble going on about it ever, man, about it on CIA, UFOs, PMS, damn old...
You said it, Boomhauer. Now, as you know, the reason we're going hunting is because currently there are too many deer. Anyway, here's your logbook. These are the rules. If you're like me, you'll want to commit them to memory immediately. Now, if you turn the page, you can see where to put your license. Here's how our competition basically works. Each animal you shoot is worth an assigned amount of points, and the hunter with the most points after 5 outings wins. Now, remember, if you shoot an animal that isn't on your license, you don't get any points, and your license gets suspended for a week. Just for the record, that's never happened to me. Here's this week's edition of Texas Huntin' Weekly. It's considered by many to be similar to the Bible, except it's more about hunting. Read it over and let us know which lease you want to go to.
Man, ain't no dang such thing, man, as a monster white-tailed buck, man. It's like just like a myth, man, like a dang old jackalope.
I've heard there's more deer this year than ever, so there goes that excuse, Dale. Now that you've reviewed the weekly, go ahead and put whatever gear you want to bring into the back of my truck. I only have room for 8 items, so I suggest you choose wisely. Yep. Nice choice.
Super estrus deer wee.
Ooh, bold choice.
Nice choice. Huh. Well, that makes sense.
I like anything that can double as a kazoo.
Okay, let's go. Deer hate to be kept waiting.
Hunting is the sport of real men. You sissies have a nice day bird watching.
There's nothing like hunting next to a real pro. But if you'd rather hunt with one of these guys instead of me, that's fine too. Go ahead and choose a partner.
Good. A stranger with a gun is someone I want to be able to keep a close eye on. Real close.
Here's the lease map. Pick which blind you'd like to visit first. If you got any decoys or whatnot, now's the time to place them around the lease. After that, head out to your blind.
Someday I'm gonna bag the big one. That's right. I'm talking about Sasquatch. How'd you get past security? Stupid silent alarm. Can never tell when it's going off.
Good, you're here. Hey, careful, don't sit on the fruit pies.
Keep this line of communication clear.
How'd you get past security? Stupid silent alarm. Can never tell when it's going off.
I see you decided to go head-to-head with the real hunter.
Hey, don't come in here unless you have cheese puffs. I'm just kidding.
Hey, man, it's nice to have good little old company in here, man.
How'd you get past security? Stupid silent alarm. Can never tell when it's going off. Not on my watch. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I'm talking about him, coming out of here, nothing but dang old in around, nothing but brush, man. He's gonna come under this problem, and they'll talk later. Over.
Get it ready for sausagification. Yeah, that thing had it coming. Did you see the way it was looking at us? As a weaponry expert, I can tell you that gun is the wrong caliber for that animal. Rookie. Yeah, that thing had it coming. Did you see the way it was looking at us? As a weaponry expert, I can tell you that gun is the wrong caliber for that animal. Rookie. As a weaponry expert, I can tell you that gun is the wrong caliber for that animal. Rookie.
It's late, and we all know about Bill's poor night vision. It doesn't mix well with firearms, so let's go home. Well, you didn't do too great, but you didn't do too bad either.
Hey, I'm a big fan of being average.
Yeah, me too. Give me an A. Give me a V.
Bobby, go to your room. And hopefully we'll see you next weekend. Well, look who's back.
You don't know me, but I know where you hunt.
Don't mind Dale, he spends a lot of time breathing pesticides. Here's your Texas Hunting Weekly. Let us know which lease you want to go to this week. I've heard there's more deer this year than ever, so there goes that excuse, Dale.
Huh. Oklahoma. Nothing like hunting on foreign soil.
Now that you've reviewed the weekly, go ahead and put whatever gear you want to bring into the back of my truck. I only have room for 8 items, so I suggest you choose wisely.
Yep.
Spend some time in Russia, did ya?
Look at that dang old little thing there, man. It's a good one.
Nice choice. Okay, let's go. Deer hate to be kept waiting.
You boys have fun now.
Time to pick your partner. I know it's not much of a choice. I mean, it's not an easy choice.
This is gonna be the best. I got dibs on the butt warmer.
Here's the lease map. Pick which blind you'd like to visit first. If you got any decoys or whatnot, now's the time to place them around the lease. After that, head out to your blind.
I prefer the 30-06 rifle to the 270. I guess that makes me old school. Something I don't know, 'cause I think that's the wrong size gun. You know something I don't know, 'cause I think that's the wrong size gun for that animal. You're good out here, but could you do it where it really matters? The arcade? You know something I don't know, 'cause I think that's the wrong size. You know something I don't know, 'cause I think that's the wrong size gun for that animal. If you can work a waffle iron as well as you do that rifle, consider me a fan. Good going. You can work a waffle iron as well as you do that rifle. Consider me a fan. You're good out here, but could you do it where it really matters? The arcade?
Yeah, I'm talking about coming out of here, nothing but dang old in around, nothing but brush, man. You're gonna come under this problem, man. I'll talk to you later. Over.
Good going. You're good out here, but could you do it where it really matters? The arcade? I'm pretty sure the hunting club does not award points for shooting people. Now there are two things that can make me look bad. You with a rifle and shirts with horizontal stripes. You know something I don't know? Because I think that's the wrong size gun for that animal. You're good out here, but could you do it where it really matters? The arcade? Something I don't know, 'cause I think that's the wrong size. You know something I don't know, 'cause I think that's the wrong size gun for that animal. You know something I don't know, 'cause I think that's the wrong size gun for that animal. You're good out here, but could you do it where it really matters? The arcade? Now there are two things that can make me look bad. You with a rifle and shirts with horizontal stripes.
I'm hungry. Over.
Now there are two things that can make me look bad. You with a rifle and shirts with horizontal stripes. You're good out here, but could you do it where it really matters? The arcade? You can work a waffle iron as well as you do that rifle. Consider me a fan. Good thing we aren't competing for fruit pies, anymore. Yo, y'all, Bobby Hill just got his groove back. To fire a gun, you're supposed to squeeze and not pull. The exact opposite is true when removing a fruit pie from its package.
Hey, don't come in here unless you have cheese puffs. I'm just kidding.
Time to go, people. Walker Texas Ranger is on, and I forgot to set the VCR.
That was quite a display you put on out there.
Hank said that to me before. Of course, it was right after I accidentally set myself on fire.
How do we know you actually shot all those animals?
Because I saw it happen. Plus, all the animal carcasses are still in the back of the truck.
Hank, the new member has brainwashed your boy. I'm gonna take Bobby to my house for de-brainwashification.
Well, if you're still interested, you're welcome to join us again next weekend.
You remember when I was on fire, Hank? Everyone was giving me lots of attention.
Hey, friend, good to see you again.
You came back. No one's ever come back to me before.
I'm sure you're having a hard time believing that, huh? Anyway, here's your logbook. Here's your Texas Hunting Weekly. Let us know which lease you want to go to this week.
John Redcorn says we should go west. But what would an Indian know about hunting?
I think a deer went through my garbage last night. Of course, it could have just been Bill. Now that you've reviewed the weekly, go ahead and put whatever gear you want to bring into the back of my truck. I only have room for 8 items, so I suggest you choose wisely.
Must have read Art of War by Sun Yi.
Nice choice.
Spend some time in Russia, did ya?
Look at that dang old little thing there, man. It's a good one.
Okay, let's go. Deer hate to be kept waiting.
You boys have fun now.
Half the fun of hunting isn't what you're hunting, it's who you're drinking beer next to. Go ahead and choose a partner.
Hey, man, that's cool, man. You know, just kick back and little dang old Boomhauer, man.
Here's the lease map. Pick which blind you'd like to visit first. If you got any decoys or whatnot, now's the time to place them around the lease. After that, head out to your blind.
Man, I tell you what, man, you don't know how to talk to women, man. I usually tell them, you know, hey, baby, you know, let's come down to 10. Let's go down and come on back to my place. Man, you know what I'm saying, man? Man, that don't talking about that little boy. Howdy, man. Don't talking about that no good shot, lad. Tell you what, man, you got like that little good shot, man. You're gonna get them off like just like a little fat kid Bobby, man. Yeah, all right, man. Don't let him about that Boomhauer del Fuego, man. Now, I tell you what, man, you must have been watching them dang on ESPN, them little, like, with them old instructional videos, man, on there.
Can we order pizza over this thing?
I see you decided to go head to head with the real hunter. Being a father can be tough. The other day, Bobby asked me if he could get a tattoo of Troy Aikman. I'm not sure there's a right answer to that one. What kind of tomfoolery is that? That wasn't on your license.
Well, it could have been worse.
Bobby's right. I'm not sure how it could have been worse, but that's not important. The important thing is that we had fun.
I can't believe how many I killed.
Are you referring to beers or brain cells?
Both.
Well, losing to these guys can't feel too good. Of course, how would I know? But anyway, we'll see you back here next weekend. Well, look who's back.
You don't know me, but I know where you hunt.
Don't mind Dale. He spends a lot of time breathing pesticides. Here's your Texas Hunting Weekly. Let us know which lease you want to go to this week.
I like hill country. It makes it sound like I've got my own country.
Huh. Oklahoma. Nothing like hunting on foreign soil.
Now that you've reviewed the weekly, go ahead and put whatever gear you want to bring into the back of my truck. I only have room for 8 items, so I suggest you choose wisely.
Look at that dang little thing there, man. It's a good one.
I gotta get me one of those.
Look at that dang little thing there, man. It's a good one.
In spite of what Dale says, we can't hunt here in the driveway, so let's go.
You boys have fun now.
Half the fun of hunting isn't what you're hunting, it's who you're drinking beer next to. Go ahead and choose a partner. Great. I just have 3 rules and they all involve keeping quiet. Here's the lease map. Pick which blind you'd like to visit first. If you got any decoys or whatnot, now's the time to place them around the lease. After that, head out to your blind. What people need to understand is that hunting is as natural as fishing, or even trapping. I will admit that Bobby is a little different. Now, I'm not saying the boy ain't right. Well, yeah, I guess that is what I'm saying.
I'm hungry. Over.
Hey, don't come in here unless you have cheese puffs. I'm just kidding.
Hey, man, it's nice to have good little old company in here, man. Hey, man, you put that dang old gun down now, man. It ain't no dang old Death Wish 8, man. Hey, man, that little gonna shoot Dale, man. This might really go head and right home, man.
How'd you get past security? Stupid silent alarm. Can never tell when it's going off. Someday I'm gonna bag the big one. That's right. I'm talking about Sasquatch.
Good, you're here. Hey, careful, don't sit on the fruit pies.
I see you decided to go head-to-head with the real hunter.
Hey, man, it's nice to have good little old company in here, man.
I'm hungry. Over.
Hey, don't come in here unless you have cheese puffs. I'm just kidding. Sometimes to psych myself up to hunt, I pretend that these deer have stolen an ore. Give me back my Lenore!
How'd you get past security? Stupid silent alarm. Can never tell when it's going off.
Good, you're here. Hey, careful, don't sit on the fruit pies.
Hey, don't come in here unless you have cheese puffs. I'm just kidding.
Well, we're nearly out of bullets, but more importantly, the boy's out of fruit pies. Time to go home.
Well, that's it for this hunting season. We thinned the herd, we had some fun, and thanks to our friend, the safety lock, Bill didn't accidentally shoot himself this year.
Dad, what are you gonna do with all the leftover beer?
Son, there's no such thing as leftover beer. But if there was, there'd only be one thing to do with it. Yep,
Yep.
Yep.
it's okay, Bobby.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you want to leave? Well, hey there, new neighbor. My name is Hank Hill. I sell propane and propane accessories. And these, gentlemen are a few of your other neighbors. This is Dale,
Don't make any sudden movements.
Bill,
Please be my friend.
and that there's Boomhauer.
Hey, what, man? They don't take an envelope. Check the little envelope. What's up, man?
Since you're here, I'd like to invite you to our block party tomorrow. It's a kind of barbecue that'll have everything you could ever dream of. But if you still want to bring something, remember you can never go wrong with beer. See you there.
Well, you must be our new neighbor. I am Peggy Hill, and on behalf of all of Arlen, I would like to say, Hola. That's Espanol for welcome to our annual block party. I see you did not come empty-handed. Prime rib? Woo! Well, someone sure knows how to make friends and influence people.
Hey, Shug, I'm Nancy Gribble. As a local weather reporter, it's my duty to keep people informed. And today I'll be keeping you informed by letting you know how the folks in Arlen are feeling about you. Of course, no need to thank me. I'm just doing my job. Bye, Shug.
Okay, as you can see, we have an action-packed day plan with a different event every hour. As in life, participation is not mandatory, but it is strongly encouraged. So, be sure to check out the board here for the time and place of each activity.
Mom, come quick. Ladybird's eating all my capers.
I gotta run. Don't forget to show up for the events.
You don't know me, but I know where you live, neighbor.
Hank claims to know everything about propane and propane accessories, but he still works at a gas station. Pump jockey. Works for tips. Pathetic.
My mom's Apple Brown Betty is right up there with my Bobby's cookies. Except she doesn't double the butter. Amateur.
It's always important to have a backup tool for your backup tool.
Uncle Hank told me that I use more products just on my hair than he uses on his whole entire lawn. Then he asked me to quit making them look bad.
You there! Make yourself useful and throw me a beer. You're a pathetic loser, but at least you're a pathetic loser who fetched a beer for a war hero.
Hi, I'm Nancy, but you can call me Arlen's most vivacious television personality, just like our local paper did just 12 short years ago.
I love beer. I wish there was a way to take its magic and somehow bottle it.
Yeah, man, you get on my website, man. You'll talk about www.boomhauer.com. Check out.
Don't quote me on this, but the ball-peen hammer is an overrated tool. There, I said it.
You should be nice to me. Just because you live right across the street from me does not make you my neighbor.
I do one thing here in Arlen. I keep it real.
Have you met Hank's boss yet? Round here somewhere. Goes by the name Hank's wife.
You'll find everyone here real friendly. To your face.
You are now officially an Arlenite. By the way, Peggy Hill says the correct term is Arlenian, which is such a silly thing for an Arlenite to say.
With all due respect to Ms. Whitney Houston, the way I feel towards cold beer is actually the greatest love of all.
I tell you what, man, you don't need no dang old Viagra, man. They got a dang old ginseng, creatine, ginkgo, native, soy milk, salt smoothie, man. It'll do the same dang old thing, and they don't know no different.
Do you have your own set of tools? Whoa, I just got the strangest urge to give you a hug. How embarrassing.
In my opinion, The X-Files is a better news show than Dateline.
Man, I love that old Adam Bill, man, but they got little short skirts, man. They don't goddamn give me an aneurysm on that.
Hey, my name is Bill, but you can call me anytime. That's not a joke.
I may not be a licensed meteorologist, but I can accurately predict if it's going to be a flat hair day or a frizzy hair day. And isn't that all that really matters, should?
Conspiracies are like women. Just when you think you got one figured out, they inject you with some kind of poison.
Hey, new redneck. Con need break. You man grilling?
I've spent the last 2 weeks masterminding a maze of intrigue and fascination. Think you're up to the challenge? Well, I'm glad you're here. This is gonna be great. Welcome to our humble abode. I've hidden some things around my house. Using my clues, you've got 10 minutes to find all the stuff. Now let's get jiggy with it. Booyah! That's it! You're good. That was easy. That was easy. Amazing. It's like you've been in our house before.
Welcome to Arlen, where the beer is cold and the... Oh, well, what else matters, really?
Peggy says that true beauty is on the inside. But if you watch the surgery channel on cable, you'll see that people's insides are not all that attractive.
The way to a man's heart is truly through his stomach. I saw Bruce Lee prove that once in a movie.
Have you met my neighbor, Hank Hill? You smell like you have.
Welcome to Arlen. This is town Hee-Haw was based on. My dad used to say I shouldn't talk to strange people, but then he couldn't think of anyone in Arlen that he didn't find strange.
Name's Cotton Hill. Hank Hill's dad. There. I admitted it.
Do you like beer? Wow, it's like destiny has brought us together.
Do you think Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone? Correct. As we all know, Lee Harvey Oswald was a hologram, and holograms do not kill people, at least not with guns.
Normally I don't like to gossip, but I just want to let you know that folks think you're great. I just gotta go tell Mia.
Oh, neighbor,
if it weren't for
could you
me,
go
you'd
inside
be
my house,
talking
grab a
German.
bag of ice from the kitchen, and bring it back to me, por favor? The very survival of the beer depends on you. Ah, the ice person cometh. I thanketh you.
Attention! Report for paintball immediately. Follow the signs to the Gribble compound. Welcome to paintball. This is where we shoot first and don't ask questions. Ever. Listen up. There's only one way to win. You gotta hit me, unlikely, or one of the other guys 3 times. But there's 3 ways to lose. You get hit 3 times. You run out of paint. Or you take too long because you're scared. Remember, your gun holds 5 shots. When it's empty, grab a can and reload. You have your orders. Smoke 'em if you... Game over. Hand over your weapon. Easy.
Bobby is my best friend. That's partially because he's the only one with security clearance from my dad.
You know, I wasn't disappointed when Hank was born. No, sir. It took a whole hour before I realized he was a loser.
Bobby Hill is all about tolerance. For instance, in my world, there's plenty of room for Oreo cookies and Hydrox cookies.
Did you know that the manger babies without the M become the anger babies? They're evil alter egos. Whew. I don't even want to think about it. My mom's a TV weather reporter, so that joke, give me the news, not the weather, doesn't really work on her.
I don't know how Hank Hill afford to live in same neighborhood as me. It can only mean one thing. His moonshine business is booming.
My dad says he'll raise my allowance if I do more chores. Of course, if I do that, then I'll be making more than him.
I like Bobby for lots of reasons. He's funny, he's charming, and perhaps most importantly, he's dangerous.
Do you think I'm pretty? You're just saying that because you think it's true.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Do you think I should be nicer to Hank? Correct! I am already as nice as humanly possible to Hank, or as I call him, Bad Hank.
Some people say fruit pies aren't good for you, but just one fruit pie contains an entire day's supply worth of sodium, cholesterol, and saturated fat. I'll rest my case. If you had an extra fruit pie, would you give it to me? You complete me.
My dad and I do a lot of things together. We hunt, we watch Polly Shore videos, we arm the perimeter of the Gribble compound together. You know, just the usual father-son stuff.
This party is BYOM. Bring your own mayonnaise. Joke.
Gotta watch out for Dale. My grandmother used to say he's like a manure salesman with a mouthful of samples.
Yeet.
Can't talk now. Gotta go work the crowd.
Did you know iguana urine is an aphrodisiac? Yeah, that's what you're smelling just behind my ears.
Hey, man, my name's Jeff Dolan, Dad said Boomhauer III. You can just call me Boomhauer, though, man.
You want a piece of Min's brown, Betty? Hey, maybe you're smarter than you look. Bobby and I both enjoy the classics. The only difference is that when I say classic, I'm talking about a Rachmaninoff Rhapsody, and when he says it, he's usually referring to a Hostess product.
The government keeps insisting smoking is bad for you. I fail to see how inhaling hot, toxic, burning ash could have the slightest negative effect on a person's lungs.
They say you are what you sell, and I guess that makes me efficient, odorless, and loved by millions. Well, all right.
I met John Deere once. Yeah, of course, it was actually just some Hollywood actor type with a baseball hat on, but it was still quite an experience.
Can't talk now. I'm trying to think. This could take a while.
Hey, Mickey, you so fine. You blinded me with science. Quit pestering me. I killed 50 men. Want to make it 51?
I'd love to chat, but Bill would probably like to chat more. So, good luck.
Do you know some people don't consider video games to be a sport? Just because you play them sitting down doesn't make them not. Hey, I got blisters. My grandpa says when he was young, they didn't have video games. And that's why they call it the Great Depression.
Can't talk now. I'm pretty sure we're being watched.
For me to become an inimitable and percipient student will require staccanovite effort. Sorry, my parents want me to practice my SAT words. They're such dorks. Sorry, autocrats. My name is Min. It's Laotian. In English, it means woman who's perfect in every way, but still modest.
I tell you what, man, you gonna talk about the best old house in the neighborhood, man? You come under my house, man, they're talking about a total feng shui, man, all the way, man.
Welcome to Arlen, where the beer is cold and well, what else matters, really?
So far, you're like a Peggy Hill footprint. You're making a huge impression. Way to go, Sherry.
Tic-Tac-Toe is starting in the backyard. Toronto, you come and come. As Texas State Bottle Champion, I did not think it would be fair to challenge you to that classic word game. So instead, we are going to play Peggy Hill's Tic-Tac-Toe. This is a game I created with my son Bobby.
I sewed up the beanbags. Turns out I'm quite the seamstress.
Bobby, your father. So, you think you're up for it? Uh-oh. Peggy Hill could be in trouble.
You can't stop the new neighbor.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can only hope to contain it.
Great job.
Booyah, Mom!
Can you please...
Mom, you are the man. You know what I mean.
Can you please play faster? According to Mr. Webster, that is not a word. English words only, por favor. All right, Peggy. Now that's called a Peggy Hill clinic.
This game is so easy. Except for the whole growing and spelling part.
What kind of word was that? English words only, por favor.
Time's half up. Way to go.
A widow throw, neighbor.
That's cold, neighbor.
What kind of word was that? Who's your Molly?
Mom, you are the man. You know what I mean.
According to Mr. Webster, that is not a word. Textbook, Big Hill.
All these words are giving me a migration headache.
Well, practice makes perfect, as you've just witnessed.
I tell you what, man, them con super news phone, man, he goddamn come from Laos, man. I don't understand a goddamn word he said, man.
Connie likes Bobby better than me. I guess girls just like chubby guys better than guys who are athletic. Maybe I'll grow out of it.
Oh, Lenore.
You don't know me, but I know where you live, neighbor.
You think Hank Hillbilly works hard? You right. Selling propane's so easy. Even Bill Dotrieve could do it. Joke! He couldn't do it. Too hard for him.
The trucks I drive don't have to be built in Detroit. Hell, they can be made in places as exotic and far away as Flint or even Pontiac, Michigan.
I used to work down there over down Plum Supply warehouse down over there on Carlisle, but you know, it don't matter none. I just don't pretty much get on settlement out of them. I'll sit around and don't even do much, man.
I like you, Connie. And that's not just the fruit pies talking.
Lawnmower race, Hill Family Yard. Think you can handle it? Here in Arlen, we measure success by the yard, front yard and backyard. So pick your opponent, choose one of Mason's finest mowers, and get ready to race. I better quit fooling around. You're straining the seams on the bag. Come on, empty it. Hey, you're keeping up with the hills. Hey, you're keeping up with the hills. For the lawn of Mason, back up. This is supposed to be a race.
Bingo!
You're insulting the lawn. Well, you tried. At least I think you did.
Are you good at video games? Okay, you got game. I'll step off then.
I love Bobby. He's like a little cousin to me.
You want to keep talking to me? You must be a real loser.
I coined the phrase, Arlen is darlin', which is much better than Dale's idea. Arlen is under surveillance.
In Espanol, there are 50 words for corn, but only one word for monkey. Tango!
Name's Cotton Hill. Hank Hill's dad. There. I admitted it.
Quit bugging me. Who do you think you are, my parents?
I do one thing here in Arlen. I keep it real.
Hey, my name is Bill, but you can call me anytime. That's not a joke.
You should be nice to me. Just because you live right across the street from me does not make you my neighbor.
My dad used to say I shouldn't talk to strange people. But then he couldn't think of anyone in Arlen that he didn't find strange.
Shug, folks are comparing you to a shaved ice at high noon in August. That's a good thing. in case you were wondering.
Trust me, son, 98% of what people tell you is not to be believed.
How do I know that's not a lie?
Or mini golf is starting right out of my house. Are you going? Peggy, Bobby, and Luann are going to be playing behind you, so try not to dog them too long, would you? Oh, now ain't that cute? Little and always just loving that sprinkler. Aren't you? Winnowing over.
You're lucky Grandpa Cotton isn't here to tell you just exactly how bad that was.
Now where the heck did those ants come from? Darn that Dale! I bet he didn't even spray like I asked him to.
You're lucky Grandpa Cotton isn't here to tell you just exactly how bad that was.
Now I'm getting another beer.
Oh, yeah.
I know what you're thinking. Garden gnomes, Bill? But Peggy says gnomes remind her of me. Ain't that sweet? Was I bothering you? Yeah, I was bothering you.
Hey! What did that ball ever do to you?
Please try not to hit my clean clothes. I spent all day getting the pizza stain out of that sundress.
Slow down, will you? We're having trouble keeping up.
Bet you didn't know my house had a pool. Yep, I got it for the kids. Of course, I don't have any yet, but as soon as Lenore gets back.
But can you keep it up? That's the question.
Little Lenore can't remember to use the litter box. That's why Hank calls him a vile, disease-ridden creature. At least I think he was talking about the iguana.
Hey! What did that ball ever do to you?
Doesn't this room just fill you with the Christmas spirit? Yeah, sometimes I sit in here staring at the tree and presents. Boy, you sure do take your mini golf serious. I won't hold you up then.
That's okay. You'll get them next time.
Up here on the roof is where I do all my thinking. Mostly about where my life is heading. Yep. Then it usually takes all my strength not to jump off.
hurry up. I got oatmeal cookies in the oven.
Well, we can't all be winners. Trust me on this one.
Gotta watch out for Dale. My grandmother used to say he's like a manure salesman with a mouthful of samples.
You know, man, you come in, you're talking about they're going to put them lines on you. You ain't going to get nowhere, man. You don't think they do? No, don't you think so, man? Thank you, man. I don't even...
I'm a spiritual faith healer. I converse with my gods, and then I take their ancient wisdom and bestow it upon my patients. And it's covered by most insurance plans.
Peggy Hill is my best.
Hey, neighbor, how'd you like to go to the hardware store with me? If you're like me, that's one place you never get tired of. Sometimes when you're walking between aisles 5 and 6, you can catch the sweet aroma of PVC piping mixed with that of freshly corrugated metal. I swear that's what heaven must have smelt like. Either like that or more like how my grandma used to smell. Well, either way, hey, I'll pick you up later.
Bye-bye.